Cipher Mining is actively trending following remarks from CEO Joe Calvaruso at a recent industry conference where he emphasized robust demand for the company's AI and high performance computing, or HPC, data center offerings. The CEO also confirmed that ongoing discussions with major hyperscalers are progressing, fueling speculation that Cipher could secure multi-hundred-megawatt contracts with leading tech firms. The announcement has sparked a wave of optimism within investor communities, with many viewing CIFR as a long term strategic play rather than a traditional crypto mining stock. Traders and analysts often highlight the company's power first colocation model, which allows it to leverage low cost energy at scale, and its existing agreements with key tech partners as evidence of substantial future upside. Many in the community see these attributes as positioning Cipher to benefit not only from Bitcoin mining, but also from the broader AI infrastructure boom, which is expected to drive enormous demand for efficient, large scale compute capacity over the next several years. Despite the bullish sentiment, some investors continue to voice concerns about short term volatility and market manipulation, noting that the stock has historically experienced sudden swings around news events. However, the prevailing view remains positive, as many retail and institutional investors are confident that the company's strategic pivot beyond traditional mining is well timed to capture growth in AI data centers. The broader narrative positioning Cipher as an AI infrastructure play with Bitcoin mining upside has helped sustain strong discussion and engagement across social media platforms, including Reddit and StockTwits. Community members frequently debate the potential size and timing of upcoming hyperscaler deals, while also weighing the company's ability to scale its Black Pearl facility efficiently. Overall, the combination of executive commentary, strategic contracts, and a unique power first model has reinforced the perception that Cipher is not just another crypto miner, but a key contender in the rapidly expanding AI HPC sector.
It was quite a big day for the stock. Gained 7.59%. Volume was its volume was for 5 million shares. Usual 50-day volume is around 35 million. Okay, so and it printed an intraday high down here of $19.7. Okay, we can see here that on the February 20 option series or call series, there's a decent amount of open interest on the 20 and $21 strikes. On the line trend is strongly bullish. The extrapolation seems to be suggesting that it might hold the strength it picked up. Let's just say it picked it up from the 16th of December. So in a very short time, it has been showing a lot of strength. So the stock is showing has been showing a lot of strength. It's been showing it's been strongly bullish in the short term within a longer term bullish trend. Okay, so yeah, this trend it has now is expected to keep maintain it up till the 27th, Tuesday the 27th. That's 2 weeks roughly. Yeah, almost 2 weeks from today. So almost 2 weeks. Okay, so after that, it might be a contraction then consolidation. Projections are currently saying 21.32, 24.24, 26.05. Okay, momentum is expected to remain flat going all the way towards the 26th of January. And then after that, it might begin to wane. Okay, so yeah, so even with this trend, then I think this is what they may have seen, and they've gone on to open these positions. So, but it might become market makers. Then it might play in their favor. It might play into their hands. It might play well. I don't think well. The activities may or may not um, affect the prospects of it surpassing or reaching those levels. Yeah, because a lot of things are going on here. If it doesn't advance that fast, then it may stall. It may stall. But yeah, because we've noticed a lot that goes on. It's not a manipulation, but that's the nature of the game. That's how it is. Market makers, they have to remain neutral. They have to remain neutral at all times. So by the virtue of what goes on, you may find out that this might be there might be a staunch resistance around 20 to $21. We have already seen it get rejected at $19. Yeah, with 19.7. Let's see now. Do we have anything? Yeah, it has already gotten rejected there. So yeah, I don't think that was because of what market makers were doing as such. But with this, there's a chance. Okay, as things stand right now, as the market advances, the market makers begin to buy more. Right now, they have they have they have they have traded roughly half of half the equivalent of these in shares. They've traded half the equivalent in shares. That will be roughly 1.15 million shares or thereabouts. But this case, maybe 1.5 million shares. Yeah, and as far as the if this as the stock continues to advance, this delta will increase, and then they will adjust as well. So they all contribute. Market makers contribute to the volumes we see in a lot of for a lot of stocks. They are probably the principal, the key contributors to the volumes there. So we can't exactly say what is going on here, whether these are sell to open or buy to open. So sell to open meaning they are short. So buy to open, they are long. So they're all here. So you could sell to open instead of they may decide not to trade puts, and they come here and sell and do all that stuff, all those sort of stuff. So we can't exactly say what is behind it. So if it's a mix of things, if it's a mix of things, then if they're all mostly buy to open, then we may see the shares advancing. But if they are sell to open, then it's going to balance things out. If they are mostly sell to open, then expect more of a resistance around $20 to $21 there. So, but all in all, yeah, it's the fact that we have those open interests does not guarantee that we are going to see a strong advance towards those levels. You can't even conclude also that market makers, participants, option traders rather are expecting. Yeah, they expected something at those levels, but we can't conclude that they are betting on the stock advancing towards those levels. Can we not? Well, the fact that we have them there it's an indication that yes, everybody's. I think have they're all betting that the stock might get there, because if they are shorting, if they are selling, if they're selling to open, they are expecting that to get there, or something like that. One of those sort of things. So why did they get there? Why did they choose those strikes? It's because probably something is coming up in they're sensing something coming up there. So this is the 4-hour chart. Lower prices are expected to continue to print up till the 23rd of January. Much to the divergence. Yeah, this is a divergence to what we have on the daily chart. Okay, yeah. The projections are saying 20.05, 21.2, 21.91. The algos are all projecting that those sort of levels, $20 to $21. But we'll see how it all pans out. Okay. Yeah, so the 4-hour chart is bearish in the short term. Whereas the daily chart is bullish. Daily chart is extrapolating higher prices. I think that's a trend. The trend there is more to the upside. Here on the 4-hour chart is well. We also have to point out that it's saying here that it might consolidate as well. So the trend is bearish, and on this 4-hour chart, on the daily chart, it is bullish. We could just quickly see what the projections are saying. What the market grid is saying. Let's see. in terms of possible prices. Okay, so let's see what we have down here. Okay, yeah, between 20.1 and 17.55 on this daily chart. Yeah, let's see what we have on the day on. So this is the 4 hour chart. Let's see what we have on the daily chart. Between 19.04 and $16. Okay, yeah. So see what you make of CIFR, and thank you very much for watching this video.